So I was vlogging, but then I realized that most of this vlog is just a Buddy appreciation post. I don't know. Like, I was like really in my feels about Buddy. Like, I just really was so emotional about him lately. I don't know why. I just love him so much. He is my soul dog, my soulmate. I love Bonnie as well. Obviously, she's my child as well, but I love Bonnie so much. There's just like no bond stronger than that. I just can't explain it, and I feel like nobody else understands it unless they have a dog that they literally cannot live without. Like, I don't ever want to go on vacation because I feel like I don't want to ever have a day without him, but I don't want him to go on a plane or something like that because I don't want anything bad to ever happen to him. But also, I'm introverted and I just don't really want to go on vacation most of the time anyway, so it's not really like that crazy, but still, like, you get my point. He's perfect, beautiful, amazing, special. There's literally no dog like him. He just understands me emotionally so well. Like, I'll give him a look and he knows what I want. I don't know. I feel like the more I bond with Bonnie and the longer I have her, she's like kind of the same way. Like, she understands what I want just by looking at her and whatnot. But yeah, I love Buddy so much. He better freaking live forever or else. Also, Bonnie's doing great, but she is having some reactive issues, which she sort of like had since day one. But because she's getting bigger, it's like a little scarier. And the other day, Buddy was a little scared of her because he like didn't even know why she was upset. And I think it's just when she's tired and whatnot. We've been teaching her leave it and stuff, and she's doing a lot better about there they are playing. So if anybody has any tips for dealing with reactive stuff and like how to train it, let me know. If you hear them, they're like literally not fighting, they're playing. The corgis, well, at least mine, they just like make little growly sounds when they're playing, but they're having so much fun right now, so yay. Anyways, this is the makeup that I am doing to go to Costco for the first time ever. I've been wanting to go to Costco for forever because people have been influencing me. TikTok has been influencing me, but Costco's like honestly really far away from where I live. Well, not super far away, but just every other store is literally just so much closer than Costco, and you don't have to pay a membership for it, so it's a little hard to justify, especially when I don't know the price comparison to Costco versus Great Value. I will say, after going to Costco, Great Value is still like a lot cheaper by a long shot for me. I did get watermelon, and I did get some bell peppers, fruits and vegetables. I got tzatziki sauce to dip the bell peppers in. I feel like those prices were really good. The watermelon was definitely very, very fresh and a lot better than Walmart. The price, I feel like was a few dollars cheaper. So like that was cheaper, but most everything else honestly was like way more expensive and just not worth paying a membership for. It was really fun walking around in there though. The pizza was divine. I had my breakfast, lunch, and dinner in there, okay? I had a pizza, and then I'm counting the soda as like my lunch and the pizza as my breakfast. And then I had a hot dog, and I'm counting that as my dinner. So yeah, they also had computers in there, which I was like, hello, I was not expecting. And the price was actually really good. And I loved this ring. I was like, ooh, I might need to snatch it up. And then there was all this huge thing in there. And my mom was like, you should get it for your dogs. And I'm like, girl, no, they're going to eat that. And girl, that's like as big as my backyard. Absolutely not. Oh, and this cup reminded me of Nana. They had like flooring stuff in there. They had so much stuff in there that I didn't expect them to have, and then so much stuff in there that I did expect them to have. So it was really nice and fun walking around in there, but definitely not worth. Here's a little haul of what I got. It's been a little bit since I went. I was sick. I got deathly sick after going to Costco, so I couldn't voice over any of my videos or like anything like that because I literally couldn't even talk. I had to take off work because I was so sick. I honestly still feel a little sick, and it's been almost 2 weeks. I don't know what the heck is going on at Costco, but girl, why did you get me so sick? Also, the carrots, I got carrots at Costco. They are not for me because I am allergic to carrots. Those are for my husband. They also like didn't give you bags. I don't know if that's just a Costco thing or what, but that's fine because like bags can be really wasteful. I always save my bags and use them for picking up dog poop and reusing them, but a lot of people just throw them away, so that's totally fine. They just put stuff in boxes, and then when I got back, I walked my doggies together, and it was so fun. They honestly have so much fun walking together. But then also, I noticed that Bonnie had some scabs on her feet, and I decided to not walk her for a few days, which did make her like a little bit more hyper and reactive because she was like really energetic from not walking. But I was so scared of what was going on with her feet. I didn't know what was going on with her feet, and I asked one of my friends who's a vet, like, if that's okay, and they were like, oh, it's okay. And she didn't act like she was hurt or anything. I think it's just because she pulls so hard on her leash when she walks that it might like hurt her, like give her feet scabs a little bit. But she's fine now, and she's been walking again and getting her energy out. I just don't know what was going on with that because it never happened to Buddy, and I was so scared. But anyways, here's me cutting the watermelon from Costco. I have a little bit left. And it was so funny because my husband was like, you're gonna get 2 huge watermelon, you're not gonna eat all that before it goes bad. And I'm like, girl, you don't know what I'm gonna do with watermelon. I'm gonna fuck that shit up. And I did. And I was literally eating pieces while I was cutting it too. The Costco watermelon is amazing. Like, I would literally go just for the watermelon, but I'm not going to pay a membership for the watermelon. I didn't even have a container big enough to put all the watermelon in, so I just put it in, like, this big-ass pot that you see in the back there, and it didn't even all fit. I had to, like, put some in bowls and other containers and stuff, but it was amazing, and it was so freaking good, and I blended some watermelon up, like, the day after, and I cooked some boba, and I had, like, a boba watermelon smoothie, and it was divine. It was divine. Definitely recommend doing that if you have it. And then the bell peppers with the tzatziki sauce were so good. I feel like the tzatziki sauce tastes like a little bit different than other tzatziki sauces that I've had. I don't know why or what was different about it, but it was very, very good. And now we have to cut Buddy's butt hair because he is the furriest corgi I've ever seen, which I love. And I used to not like cutting his butt hair because I'm like, but it's so beautiful and long and luscious. But then I was like, ooh, but you kind of need that cut. You're kind of messy. But he was very sweet about it. And he was just chilling. And we just used my sewing scissors to cut it. But yeah, I'm gonna miss his long, beautiful booty hair. But girl, that needs to be cut. And then also I've been doing so much video editing for other people lately, which is really, really, really fun. But video editing is one of my side gigs that I do. I mostly just do the editing part, but there's a few people that want me to log into their accounts and post everything from there just because it's easier for them. But if anybody has any tips, like, on how to log into other people's accounts, like, how do I explain it? Like, obviously, I know how to log into people's accounts once they give me their login information, but if you have a phone or a computer being logged into multiple people's different accounts, I don't know if that makes Google think that you're hacking them or what, or if that's gonna like flag me or something. I don't know. Is there like something else I should use? Any tips? Because it's a little bit hard being logged into a bunch of different people's accounts. I don't know if it's gonna like affect my accounts or whatever. So, but I love editing and I am good at it. But if people want me to keep logging into their accounts, it is something that I need to figure out. So if anybody has any tips and stuff like that, let me know, because I do feel like most of the people that I'm going to work with are going to want me to log into their accounts, but it's fine because I've been able to do that so far. But once I start getting more clients, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna be logged into so many different accounts. So if anyone has any tips, let me know. Oh yes, and here's me being super, super emotional about Chili's. About Buddy. I'm getting Chili's right now. I hear my husband coming back, but that's why I was thinking about Chili's. But I'm also emotional about Buddy. I just heard my period as well, and I need Chili's when I'm on period. Anywho,
me and my feels over Buddy again. He's so perfect. Also, update on Bonnie's reactive issues because it's been a while since I've edited this vlog. I completely forgot about it. She's doing a lot better. She still has her moments and whatnot, but overall she's doing a lot better. She honestly, like, I don't even know why she's doing better, but she's doing better. So I'm really proud of her. I hope I don't jinx it, and I hope she still keeps doing better. She isn't standing though, like Buddy it does in this video. He stands all the time, which is totally fine. She does not have to stand, and I haven't even tried teaching her how to stand. I didn't even teach Buddy how to stand. He just does it. He's just like, mother, I must be vertical now. And I was thinking that she would do it as she's getting older because she's 5 months, but she hasn't. Me and my mom went to this little cafe. I got coffee. It was so good. And then we split this pistachio thing. And then I really, really wanted to do this makeup look, but I didn't. I honestly forgot why. I think I didn't have enough time to do it. But anyways, that's the vlog. Any reactive tips for Bonnie will help, even though she's doing better. But yeah, thanks. Bye.